Hi children, how are you? I hope you all are fine. In our previous section, we discussed about integers and we just revised what are integers and how to represent integers on the number line. Then we discussed about the addition of integers. I hope that you studied that addition of integers. Have you studied? If you are thorough with the addition of integers, then we can move to the next part, that is the subtraction of integers. Today we can discuss about the subtraction of integers. Subtraction is the reverse of addition. So when we are subtracting two integers, we can change subtraction to addition by adding the additive inverse of the second number to the first number. We know that how to add two integers. We know the rules of addition of integers. Using that we can do the subtraction. Let us see one example. First one, 5 minus 3. That means we want to subtract the integer 3 from integer 5. Here the positive integer 3 is subtracting from the positive integer 5. So which means that 5 minus positive integer 3. So when you are subtracting a positive integer from the another positive integer, we want to change the subtraction to addition. So when you are changing the subtraction to addition, by adding the additive inverse of the second number to the first number. We know that the additive inverse of positive integer, positive 3 is minus 3. So when you are adding this additive inverse of the second number to the first number, it will be like this, 5. The subtraction will change to addition. That time the additive inverse of positive 3 will be minus 3. We are adding additive inverse of the second number to the first number. So the subtraction process now change to addition. We know the rules of addition of integers. One a positive and another one is a negative number. We are adding different signs of integers. So when you are adding two different signs of integers, we are subtracting smaller number from bigger number and put bigger number sign. Here the absolute values of 5 and minus 3 is 5 and 3. When you are subtracting 5 minus 3 and put the bigger number sign is positive. So your answer is positive 2. 5 minus 3 is equal to positive 2. Let us see another example. 8 minus 2. That means that 8 minus positive 2. That is equal to subtraction. We want to change it to addition by adding the additive inverse of the second number to the first number. So 8 subtraction change it to addition and additive inverse of second number is minus 2. So 8 plus minus 2. Now we know how to add two integers. One is positive integer, another one is negative integer. So we want to subtract smaller number. If both have different signs, you want to subtract smaller number from bigger number and put bigger number sign. So 8 minus 2. 8 minus 2. The 2 is smaller than 8. So 2 subtract from 8 and put bigger number sign. Here the bigger number sign is positive. So 8 minus 2, that is equal to positive 6. So 8 minus 2 equal to positive 6. See the next question. 6 minus 7. Subtract minus 7 from positive 6. Here a positive integer and a negative integer. A negative integer is subtracting from a positive integer. So same rule we can apply here. Subtraction we want to change it to addition. So it will be 6. Subtraction change it to addition. So 6 plus Additive inverse of the second number. Additive inverse of minus 7 is positive 7. So 6 plus 7 is equal to 30. Both are positive integers. Just add and keep the sign as it is. So 6 minus minus 3 is equal to positive 13. And fourth one, minus 6 minus 3. Minus 6 minus 3. That means that a positive integer 3 is subtracting from a negative integer. So here this question actually means that minus 6 minus positive 3. A positive integer is subtracting from a negative integer. So now we can apply the rule. We can change subtraction to addition. Then it will be minus 6. Subtraction change to addition. Additive inverse of the second number or additive inverse of positive 3 is minus 3. Now we are adding two negative integers. If both are negative integers. When you are adding two negative integers, we know that just add the number and keep the sign as it is. So 6 plus 3 and keep the sign as it is. Both have negative sign, keep the sign as it is. So the answer will be minus 9. 6 plus 3 is equal to 9. So minus 6 minus 3 is equal to minus 9. One more we can check it. Here we see that one positive and one negative. One negative and one positive is taken. If both are negative numbers, minus 5 minus 3. A negative integer is subtracting from another negative integer. So it will be minus 5. Subtraction change to addition. Additive inverse of second number is positive 3. So we are adding a negative. Now we are getting a negative number plus a positive number. Different signs. So we know that if the two, when you are adding two integers with the different signs, you have to subtract smaller number from bigger number and put bigger number sign. In 5 and 3, the smaller number is 3. So you have to subtract 5 minus 3 and put bigger number sign. Bigger number sign is negative. So what is answer? Minus 5 minus 3 is 2. Minus 2. So minus 5 minus 3 is equal to minus 2. There will be a shortcut if the sign addition and that when addition and subtraction signs are placed side by side. Then if one positive and one negative means it will give negative. Both are same sign, then it will gives positive sign. Negative into negative will be positive. So minus 5 plus 3. That's the shortcut you can use it. So this is the actual method for subtraction. We are using a subtraction. We are doing with the additive inverse of the second number to the adding to the first number. So I hope that you understand this addition and subtraction that we studied in our earlier classes. I mean it in 6th standard. So we just revise what is addition and what is subtraction of integers. So children, every day you have to practice few questions of addition and subtraction. So you have to practice from the home every day. And if now you know, we just revise what is addition of integers and subtraction of integers. Now let us see some problems. Now all of you take your textbook. Take the page number 4, exercise 1.1. Now we are discussing exercise 1.1, question number 1. Now all of you take your textbook and take your pencil also. You can mark, when you are explaining, you can mark the important things there itself. Later you can write that question in your notebook. Question number 1. Following number line shows the temperature in degrees Celsius at different places on a particular day. Observe this number line and write the temperature of the places marked on it. What is the temperature difference between the hottest and the coldest place among the above? What is the temperature difference between Lahul Spiti and Srinagar? Can you say temperature of Srinagar and Shimla taken together is less than the temperature at Shimla? Is it also less than the temperature at Srinagar? So when you observe this number line, you can see that the places right to the right of 0 is Shimla, Ooty and Bangalore. The places to the left of 0 are Lahul Spiti and Srinagar. By looking the number line, we will able to find the temperature of each places. So the temperature at Shimla, that is given for you in the number line 5 degrees Celsius. And temperature at Ooty, that is greater than 10 but less than 15. You can see that there are in between 10 and 15 there are 5 equal divisions. After 10, next number 11, next 12, 13 and 14. So in that place 14 you can it's marked there, it is Ooty. So the temperature at Ooty is 14 degrees Celsius. Now look at the temperature at Bangalore. Here after 20, between 20 and 25 there are 5 equal divisions, and the place marked as a Bangalore is 20, then 21, then 22. So the temperature at Bangalore is 22 degrees Celsius. Now look at the left side of 0. The temperature at Srinagar, after 0 the number will be -1, then -2, -3, -4 and -5. So Srinagar is marked at the position of -2. So temperature at Srinagar is -2 degrees Celsius. Now the last one is Lahul Spiti. After -5 it will be -6, -7, -8. So Lahul Spiti is marked at the position of -8. So the temperature at Lahul Spiti is -8 degrees Celsius. So we got the answer of the first question. Observe this number line and write the temperature of the places marked on it. So we got the temperatures on these places. First one, Lahul Spiti, it is -8 degrees Celsius. Srinagar, it is -2 degrees Celsius. Shimla, it is 5 degrees Celsius. And Ooty, it is 14 degrees Celsius. Bangalore, it is 22 degrees Celsius. Now the second question. What is the temperature difference between the hottest and the coldest place among the above? The second question is asking to you, what is the difference between the hottest place and the coldest place? Temperature difference between the hottest place and the coldest place. Now we see that the temperature in each places, and that which is the coldest place. By looking your textbook, that number line, you can identify which is the coldest place and which is the hottest place. The coldest place is Lahul Spiti, that is -8 degrees Celsius, and the hottest place is 22 degrees Celsius. The hot positive is representing the greatest number. That means the greatest number is 22 degree and the smallest number is -8 degree. So the temperature difference between these two places. So here what function is coming? We want to get in the difference, means it's a subtraction. So we want to subtract. So when we are subtracting, we want to subtract smallest number from bigger number. So here 22 degree Celsius minus -8 degree Celsius. The difference between coldest and hottest places, or hottest and coldest places. So now that is equal to, it's a subtraction, we want to use the additive inverse. So it will be 22 degrees Celsius. Subtraction change it to addition, minus 8 degree, that is additive inverse of minus 8 is positive 8. So 22 degrees Celsius plus 8 degrees Celsius, that is equal to 22 plus 8, that is 30 degrees Celsius. So the temperature difference between these two places is 30 degrees Celsius. Your third question is, what is the temperature difference between Lahore Spiti and Srinagar? So we know in first place it is minus 8 degree and in Srinagar it is minus 2 degrees Celsius. The difference between these two. In these, which is the greatest number? Yes, minus 2 is greater than minus 8. So minus 2 degrees Celsius minus 8 degrees Celsius, difference between these two places. That is equal to minus 2 degrees Celsius, subtraction change it to addition, additive inverse of minus 8 is positive 8. So minus 2 degrees Celsius plus 8 degree, positive 8 degrees Celsius. That is equal to both the different signs. So you have to subtract smaller from bigger and put bigger number sign. So 8 minus 2, 6, and the bigger number sign is positive. So positive 6 degrees Celsius. Now you read the next question. Can you say the temperature of Srinagar and Shimla taken together is less than the temperature at Shimla? Taken together means what? We want to add it. When you add the temperature of Srinagar and Shimla, that answer is less than the temperature at Shimla or not. That we have to verify it. So when you add the temperature of Srinagar and Shimla, it will be Srinagar plus Shimla, that is minus 2 degrees Celsius plus at Shimla it is 5 degrees Celsius. Sum of these two temperatures is equal to both that opposite signs. So we want to subtract smaller from bigger and put bigger number sign. So 5 minus 2, 3, bigger number sign is positive. So 3 degrees Celsius. When you take the temperature of Srinagar and Shimla taken together, and it will be 3 degrees Celsius. This 3 degrees Celsius is greater than or less than the temperature of Shimla. Temperature of Shimla is 5 degrees Celsius. So this is smaller than this 5 degrees Celsius. So we can say that the temperature of Srinagar and Shimla is less than the temperature at Shimla. The one more question is there. Is it less than the temperature at Srinagar? It is also less than the temperature at Srinagar. We know that the temperature of Srinagar is minus 2 degrees Celsius. So when you taken together it is 3 degrees Celsius. Is it a positive 3? So that is greater than the minus 2. So we can say that the temperature at Srinagar is less than the temperature of Srinagar and Shimla taken together. Now we can go to the next question, question number 2. In a quiz, positive marks are given for correct answers and negative marks are given for incorrect answers. If Jack's scores in 5 successive rounds were 25, minus 5, minus 10, 15 and 10, what was his total at the end? In this question, the positive marks are given for each correct answer and negative marks are given for each incorrect answers. So each successive round, there are 5 successive rounds are there. Each round he got the score. First round he got 25 mark. Second round he got minus 5 mark. Third round he got minus 10 mark. and fourth round he got positive 15 and last round he got positive 10. So we want to find the total score of Jax. So to getting the total score, we want to add these all. So total score of Jax is equal to 25 plus minus 5 plus minus 10 plus 15 plus 10. That is equal to, when you are adding positive numbers and negative numbers. So do one thing, you can add the positive numbers first. So when you are adding the positive numbers, rearrange this. Then it is 25. Write the positive numbers first. 25 plus 15 plus 10 plus, then you write the negative numbers. Minus 5 plus minus 10. Add the positive numbers first. So 25 plus 15, that is 40, plus 10, that is equal to 50. 25 plus 15 plus 10 is equal to 50 plus. Now you can add these two negative integers. We know that when you are adding two negative integers, just add the number and keep the sign as it is. So 5 plus 10, 50, the sign is negative. So 50 plus minus 15. Now one positive integer and one negative integer, the function is addition. So we know that if with a different sign, we should subtract smaller number from bigger number and put bigger number sign. So it will be 50 minus 15, that is equal to 35. Bigger number sign is positive. So your answer is positive 35. So total score of Jax is 35 points. So dear children, you have to write and study the addition of integers and subtraction of integers. When you are writing the notes, first you write subtraction of integers, then write few questions. You can write your own question, or which we discuss in the section, that questions you can write it. Afterwards, write the exercise level 1.1 and you should write the question number 1 and 2. You have to write the question first, then you write answer. When I checked your notes, I saw that most of them didn't write the question, only answer is written. So that is not enough. You should write the question, then you should write the answer. After each question, you should draw a line. And in the margin, you should write the date also. And after that, after writing these two questions, worksheet will be there. You should write the worksheet also. Today's your worksheet is exercise 1.1, question number 8 and 9. And subtract the following.